I genuinely thought this session was over. We'll be far away from the look, right? Pulling back a bit now. Oh, it's come off. You're joking. That was my chance, and I honestly thought I'd be going home with a blank. After landing 6 fish on my last trip here, and a long absence from the bank due to illness, I was really looking forward to getting back out there. The weather forecast was for continued hot and dry weather, but with the pressure dropping a little and a light breeze trickling in, Moon Lake's Peg 19 just felt right. But what I didn't know was just how tough this session was going to be. My illness, which was meningitis, kept me in hospital for 2 weeks and a further 8 weeks of recovery. For someone like me who's always active, I'm self-employed, I also work weekends at a racetrack, and I record videos for YouTube. This was really difficult, so as you can imagine, I was super excited to get back on the bank. My opening gambit was to be 3 rods fished at distance. I'd seen fish show at range, way past where I could reach, so I spread my rods at 30, 29 and 28 wraps to try and intercept any fish drifting in on the wind. I then put out a mix of house pellet, Baitworks Atlantic Heat and mainline cell, whole and crushed, plus a small handful of crushed mainline pineapple and banana response boilies, then soaked in lake water, to begin to break down the pellets and make the mix heavy for distance bombing. When fishing elsewhere, I almost always use corn or maize in my mix for a fleck of colour, but as it's a pellet and boilie only venue, crushed response boilies are my substitute. I spommed out around 15 spoms wrapped up at 30 wraps, so that any that fell short would be over the rigs that were closer in. So as you can probably see out there, there is a massive slick coming up off my right hand rod. Is it feeding fish? I mean, it certainly looks like it's feeding fish, but nothing's happened as yet. I'm now starting to think maybe I've got the wrong hook bait on. So that one is on a pink almond pop-up. And obviously I've put bait out there, I've spawned a little bit of bait out there as well. Maybe a really obvious pink almond pop-up is not the one. Despite the huge slick coming up over my right hand rod, as we went into the evening, nothing had happened, not so much as a bleep on the rods. Good morning. Although there's not all that much good about it. We've not had any fish overnight. There's the odd fish moving up this end, but not a lot, and not really anything in front of me, so it's looking like there might be a move on the cards. I'm definitely going to sit out the morning period up to probably mid-morning, maybe lunchtime, and if nothing's happened, then there's a fair chance we'll be on the move. But in fairness, I haven't seen anyone catch anything. Obviously I've been getting some shut eye, so I haven't been watching what everyone else is doing. But yeah, you can probably also tell by my eyes, my hay fever is kicked in. The wind is now trickling over this way though, which will be helpful. It needs to bring with it a few hungry fish. Later that morning, I opened social media to see a post from Doddington Lane Pits of a father and son duo that had done very, very well at the top end of the lake. So, just been for a recce up into Peg 1. Battery died on my phone while I was up there, so I didn't get a lot of footage of that, but there was nothing obvious up there to make me want to move. It was flat calm up there. A few small fish dimpling the surface, but nothing that was obviously a carp. So, kind of thinking we might have to stay here. Seeing fish out beyond our rods out here. Hoping this wind's going to bring them in. Like I say, if I'd have seen loads of fish up the top end, I'd be moving, but I haven't.
We've got the right wind.
After a debrief with John, who was fishing next door in Peg 18, we both decided to stay put. The early morning cloud cover soon cleared. The sun came out, and my confidence of catching a fish dropped with it. Come on. Well, that one is the 30 wraps rod, the pink almond pop-up. So I hope we can get it in. So it's been a long wait, but it feels a decent fish. Could it be the elusive 40 pounder we've been after? Could it be? Honestly, after 24 hours of nothing, just happy to be into a fish. The pink almonds again. They do seem to like those in here. They do indeed seem to like those in here. Completely out of the blue as well. Sun's out, bright sunshine, it's hot in the sun. I'm starting to think maybe it weren't going to happen. Oh, it takes a while to get them back in from 30 wraps. 120 yards is a long way. Getting close now though. Still not seen the fish yet. It'll be far away from the look though. Just got a little glimpse of it there. Looks a decent one. Pulling back a bit now. Oh, he's come off. You're joking. Ah. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Oh, that's a painful one, that. That is an absolute nightmare. Yeah, it was a painful one to take that. Waited for so long, 24 hours, not a sniff. Get a take out of the blue, get it all the way into the bank. Didn't really see it or get a good look at it. Felt decent, just for the hook to pop out like that. I'm trying to take the positives from it. Obviously, it's a take, so that's positive. Previously on here, when we have one take, you end up having several over the course of a few hours, so fingers crossed that won't be the only one. Rig was fine. Obviously, hook's been changed now, brand new, fresh one, fresh Kamakura. Pink almonds are, yeah, got me the bait. Pink almonds have got me the bite again. I seem to like them on here. And if I get another bite on those quickly, I'll be changing all three to the pink almonds. But yeah, for now, I'm going to wallow in my own misery. What a nightmare. It's been a couple of hours since losing that fish and nothing else has happened. So considering options at the moment, starting to get busy on here now, so moving's not really an option. I'm thinking maybe move all three out to 30 wraps. I feel like I've got to do something to try and change the outcome. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to bring the left and the middle one in. I'm going to take them off bottom baits, put pop-ups on there on spinners, and send them back out. Try something a little bit different. I feel like I've got to do something. If they ain't really having it, which they clearly ain't, then I think a bright pop-up is probably the best. Just have it. I'm very hot and sweaty after that. All three rods are now out at 30 wraps. One on a pink almond pop-up, which is what we had the fish that we lost on. One on a yellow scent from hell pop-up, and one on a white, which actually washed out pink, but it's pretty much white, squid pop-up. That's all I've got to go on really, is that the fish have been showing long. I had a take from out there and it was on a pop-up, so it could have gone all pink. Thought I'd try something a bit different just in case. You never know. It's worked on here for me before. So sun's out, baking hot, nobody's catching around the lake. I think I've had the only take. So my theory is that if the fish aren't really having it, which it doesn't look like they are, then a brightly coloured one is probably our best chance of picking one off. As the hours ticked away, that second quick bite never came. The heat just got more and more intense, the sun bright and high in the sky. It was a battle of attrition, and at the moment the carp were very much winning. I couldn't help but feel like I could have done something different to change the outcome. Still no fish, nothing showed. Ever since the sun came out, barely seen a fish show. Nothing anywhere near our area, that's for sure. been a slog today, losing that fish. Bit of a kick in the teeth. I was hoping that was going to be the start of a few bites, but it's just not materialised. I took a risk by changing all of my baits onto pop-ups, you know, colourful pop-ups. Hasn't paid off. But I still think that's the best chance of a bite. They're obviously not eating a lot of food at the moment, so I think a brightly coloured pop-up is probably going to trip them up, if anything's going to trip them up. But yeah, it's staring a blank in the face, not for the first time on Moon Lake. Morning. I'm sure my tone tells you no fish. At this point, I'd given up all hope. I was buzzing for John that he'd caught one, but I was absolutely gutted about losing that fish. Yeah, what have we learned on this session? I've learned that I can spom at 30 wraps plus. That's positive. Yeah, that's about it. That is about it. Hopefully I'll see you in a little bit. It'd be nice to get a last minute fish. It's happened on here before. Hang on. No. Let's hope it goes in the net, otherwise yeah, you might see a grown man cry. I was dooming, I was. Just see them have a fish. I was thinking, this is typical. John's had one. They've had one. I've had nothing.
That's the way of fishing, isn't it?
Yeah. I was just chatting to matey there, and then middle rod has absolutely belted off. But it seems like they're having a bit of a munch this morning, which is typical.
They've been showing out on the spot.
Yeah.
Since about 6:30.
Hell yeah, so it's bound to happen at some point. I wouldn't know I was kicking Zeds. It's not massive, but I really don't care. Just wanted to go in my nets. Come on now. Get in there. What a relief that is. Yeah? Good 20?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah? Alright, we'll get him on the bank. I'll see you in a sec. Oh, it's like being back in Thailand. He's got a face full of water. Cheers, mate. Oh. Get in there. And there is the payoff for 48 hours of struggle. I'm well happy with that one. He's about 24-pound-ish. Not got an exact way I've got to take the sling off, but a lovely fish out of the blue. I was dooming. I was thinking it wasn't going to happen. That's carp fishing for you. It can change just like that. I'm very, very happy that it has done. What a result. We were both staring a blank in the face until this morning, so well happy with that. Shame we got to pack up, but there we go. That is how it goes. Let's get him back and start packing away some kit. But I'm over the moon with that one. Look at him, he's all angry and putting his fins up. Thank you, Mr. Carp. Off she goes. This session shows just how carp fishing can turn on its head in an instant. Never give up hope. While your rods are in the water, there's always a chance. The vultures are circling, and the carp are circling too. And very soon, the carp anglers will be circling as well.
Yeah.
The circle of life.
The circle of fishing.
I was absolutely buzzing with this capture. John wasn't finished, however. He managed to bank 2 more fish in the last hour.
No, well, that's been long waited for. Perfection in miniature.
And although I didn't manage to catch the target 40 pounder, to finish on a high like that after a very tough session, I couldn't have asked for much more.